Lacey and I are back in Asotin, Washington. We're returning to Asotin Creek. Hoping to get up it all the way this time. A bit earlier start than last time. I think the last time we started like 3 o'clock. So let's see what Asotin Creek has in store for us this year. Really big ponderosa, bit the dust. I don't think I remember this here the other year. Must have made quite the noise on its tumble down. We're entering this section of burnt forest, and there's carnage everywhere. Exploded trees, fallen trees. So we're slowly picking our way through this burn area. And there's a lot of old ponderosas that died whenever this fire happened. I know it's the natural cycle of everything, but that kind of sucks for the ponderosas. Some of these were huge. It's like we're getting back into some live trees. Hopefully it's not just a little section that survived and more burn after this. Only one way to find out though. This massive ponderosa. The trail's gaining some elevation. We're starting to get some views, which is kind of nice. I come to the sign for heading up to Pinkham Butte. Can't tell which way I'm gonna look around for, but I can't tell which way it wants us to go. But yeah, I don't know if the North Fork of the Asotin just turns into this trail and we keep going this way, or if that arrow is pointing to something up this way and it's just overgrown. Who knows? I'm gonna poke around a bit and take a look. So I found the trail up towards Pinkham Butte. Hasn't been used much, but I do see boot marks here and there. So the Lacey's feet are currently hurting, so probably gonna camp at that junction. Take restock in the morning if we're gonna head up this butte and make a loop out of it, or head back out the way we came. So Lacey's actually elected to keep moving on, so I grabbed some water in our water bag, filled our water bottle up, and then heading up to drier terrain now, up towards Pinkham Butte. Found an old switchback. Looking like this trail doesn't get used much anymore. Starting to grow over a little. Another unit of a ponderosa. Up this drainage surrounded by normal sized trees. It's pretty big. Lacey heard an owl a second ago. And another good news, breaking tree line. Might be almost on Pinkham Butte actually. I think that put us at like 11.5 miles and I think 3,000 feet of gain. Definitely the most we've done in February. And I just heard the owl while I was talking. Pretty cool plateau up here. Hopefully sunrise will be cool. So Lacey and I think we're gonna have camp to this flat area in these trees. You could have a fire and watch the city lights. That's gonna be pretty freaking cool. We lost our light, but camp is set up. We've collected firewood and we're gonna make a temporary fire ring that we'll destroy in the morning. And we're gonna have our food over the fire while watching the city lights in the distance. Great hike today. At least 11.5 miles, almost 3,000 feet of elevation gain. And yeah, we're gonna stay high tomorrow and start dropping down and complete the loop. I had a spot after today. Welcome to day 2. Woke up to some rain. We can't wait this rain out. We gotta pack up wet and get moving. It's not raining, it's actually snowing. Currently, we're in an area, all these Forest Service roads, like right here, are closed because this is a big game winter shelter area. So these roads might be closed for another 2 months or so, because otherwise we wouldn't have done this. Built a temporary fire pit so we could cook our food and warm up right there. I'm gonna take that apart in a second. Reason we didn't build it anywhere else is because look at all this tall grass. I mean, with how wet everything is in the winter, it probably isn't too big of a deal, but it's a lot safer building it on the dirt and muddy areas of the road, away from tall, dry-looking grass. Because a little brush fire could probably get away from you really quick up here. So I got most of my stuff packed up. Lacey's packing her stuff up in the tent, and I'm gonna scatter this fire pit now. Packed up and on the move. We're gonna head up this road here, and on the other side of this guy is a valley and another 4x4 road going down back to the main road that we're gonna take. This little draw or valley right here is what we head down. The road's forking off. The rest of it goes that way. So we're gonna start following this 4x4 road down valley, and this will connect up with the gravel main road. It's still snowing on us. Kind of a bummer about being socked in, because this ridge walk would have been really pretty. Have the blue mountains surrounding us in every direction. We're still working our way down this draw, and the snow has turned into rain. It's definitely getting warmer as we get lower. Walking down this is definitely putting into perspective how much elevation we gained, though. We made it back to the main road. We're gonna walk that down this way back to the vehicle. It's also worth noting this section of road is also in the big game wintering area, so it is also closed to vehicle use. Just foot traffic, bicycles, and horses can use it. So here we go in the rain.